Introspection. Introspection is getting to know your own feelings, your own sensations, and trying to understand what kind of a person are you. We have been in a lockdown for almost 15 days up to now. And I would like you all to take some time to introspect on your own and come to know what all you have done up to now and what more you can do as you progress in your life. Many a persons are so much fixated on the what shall we say, busy world, and on a daily basis, go, let's try to achieve something, let us do some work. Yes, this is what we are very much involved. As soon as we get up in the morning, run, run. In the sense, children, we have to make them to get ready. We have to get ready to go to offices, and housewives, they have to ensure that everybody is taking their breakfast and taking their lunch boxes and then going out. So these are so many things that life has become very hectic. Nobody is taking time. So this is the right time for us to sit back and spare 5 to 10 minutes for your own self. This is a very important aspect. Introspection is trying to understand what is that you want to do in your life. Am I on the right path? Am I already taking care of the things which I want to do? Will it help me to achieve the goals which I want to achieve in my life? So these are some of the things which I'm going to talk about. So first and the foremost thing, when we want to do this introspection, we have many different ways. I'm going to talk about each point with you. The first and the foremost point is it allows us to notice the negative patterns in ourselves. What are the negative patterns in ourselves? Getting angry on others, okay, feeling jealousy on others' achievements. Then we also have criticizing other people more. See, you can criticize. It is not that we should not criticize, but only criticizing and not praising people at all is a very bad thing. Another thing is perfection. Yeah, I want to do the work perfectly. Nobody is doing it, so let me do all the work on my own. So what happens, this particular person is, because he is fixated on perfection, they don't delegate the work, and because of that more work is burdened onto them, and finally they get stressed out, and ultimately their efficiency is lost. So the first and the foremost thing is, what are my negative feelings? Let me understand my negative feelings. Let me try to recognize them, and then what I should do is I should be able to identify them, and I should try to push aside these feelings. Negative feelings will not always help me to achieve more things in life. So what I need to do is develop the positive aspects. Okay, if I criticize, do I have anything to praise the person? If I'm looking for perfection, how should I make the other persons also do the work rather than taking the work only upon myself? If I'm very angry, what is making me so angry? Is it really necessary for me to become so angry? Because this spoils my health, this spoils the atmosphere around me. So many things which we are affecting because of our negative feelings. So from here you can consider the approaches in the different situations eventually, and migrate away from the negative feelings and get into the positive feelings. This will ensure that you are thinking positively and not thinking negatively. So the next point is, it keeps you focused on the bigger picture. What do you mean by bigger picture? See, always let us not think about what I should do next. Many of the students complain all the time, oh, I'm asked to study all the time. There's nothing for me. Every time they're asking me to study. This is the smaller picture, dears. It is, and what I'm trying to say is, if you see farther off, over a duration, once you complete your graduation, once you complete your post-graduation, what do you want to do? So this particular basic certifications or graduation certificates of yours will help you to achieve those goals of yours in your life. Do you want to do business? Do you want to do work? Do you want to work in a multinational company? All these things are the ones which you are now studying. Without education, will you get those kind of opportunities wherein you want to work? Yes, everybody wants to work in branded companies, but branded companies really want those certifications. So what I'm asking you to do is, don't think of what you're doing presently and getting frustrated because it is really making you feel very much unhappy doing such kind of things on a regular basis. Think of the bigger picture, in the sense, okay, if I study this, if I get these certifications, how, what kind of opportunities I will get in the future. This will enable us, when we have an overall goal and mind our daily tasks, then it becomes more meaningful to us. These tasks which we do on a daily basis, they make us more, it makes us more meaningful, and we feel, yes, if you concentrate on this in the long term, it will help me to achieve the things which I want. And please, the goals which you have in your mind, try to picturize them, try to keep a poster on your walls. Do something which will remind you of your goals in life. This will really help you to achieve your goals. The third point I want to talk about is, it protects you from worrying about things which are not there in your life. You cannot control them. These things, like take for example traffic jams. Can you control those traffic jams? Can you control the boss to think only or consider only your opinions? Sometimes boss doesn't consider your opinions. Think about the particular problems that you have at home. It is frustrating. And when you're planning, see, sometimes you have planned for a picnic, but that picnic, suddenly there is a downpour of rain and ultimately your picnic is gone. Is there anything that you can control here? There is nothing to control. So first and foremost thing is, just don't worry about the things which you don't have control on. Start thinking about what is that you can do next in case this doesn't happen. Next, what you are supposed to do. These are some of the things that you have to ensure and take care of. So introspection allows us to eventually detach from these aspects, and like it will not have any influence on our actions. This particular actions, we can absolutely improve on the things which are happening because of this particular introspection. Yes, so the next particular thing which I want to talk to you about is, it helps you from your fears. Introspection, what you do is think, what is making me so much afraid of? I'm afraid of talking in front of many people. I'm afraid of not getting this year, will I get my promotion or not? So these are some of the fears, these are some of the anxiety levels that we have within us. And what I would like you all to think about is, don't think that thing, even sales people or business people have a fear of getting rejected. Don't have that fear. The fear of rejection is always there, and because of that we don't go for doing the things as we progress. So whether it is rejection, whether it is failure, whatever it is, let us understand that this particular fear we should let go. We should think, what should I do, in what way I should become better, and how I should see the fears which are making us. Let us think about them, how I can go and overcome those fears. That is what we have to do in introspection. Identify the fears, that is the greatest thing first of all, and then what you have to do is trying to overcome those fears. How? Let us take the different steps of overcoming the fears that we have. If you identify, you have done half of the work. Now that second half is how to overcome those fears. Next point, what I would like to say is, it allows you to clearly define the happiness on your own terms. See, whenever we interact with a particular person, might be in a family, might be a friend, might be our own coach, we feel very happy when we interact with them. We feel very satisfied. That is one more. And another thing is, when we sit and think about our own achievements, what we have done up to now, this brings out the greatest satisfaction in us. So try to think about these things in this 5 to 10 minutes of your introspection on a daily basis. This helps us to bring out the happiness within us, and this happiness will make us to achieve more and more things in our life. Finally, what I would like to say is, it will make us to take decisions based on the concise. Consciously, you will be able to take the best decisions, because what is right, what is wrong, You are the right person to think. You need not go to other people and ask, because people have different opinions. They will give different opinions. Finally, who is the right person to take the decisions? It is you who has to take the decision, whether whatever decision I have made, is it right or is it wrong. So you are the right person to take the decision, and it will really give you the greatest satisfaction. Because please don't rely on other people's opinion. Your gut is there. Your gut is going to tell you what is right and what is wrong. Rely on it. You are the best judge for your own self rather than for anybody else. And finally, what are the different results you will achieve because of this introspection? The introspection creates the change in you. You will understand with these particular steps, you will be able to achieve far better things in life. So, what I am asking you all to do is spare 5 to 10 minutes on a daily basis from your hectic life. Just spare 5 to 10 minutes only for yourself. Can't you do that? You are the person. You have to give yourself the time, and you will be able to achieve the best of the things in life. Thank you.